Hello, my dear machas and machis. Welcome to Java Macha. Today, we are going to learn about what happens when we click a button inside a software or an application. That is full stack development. Here, we are going to learn about how an application works internally. I know my macha will ask that why do we need to learn this? It's a good question, macha, but when I like the question, I'll not answer. Just kidding. Jokes apart, till now we were users. From now onwards, we are becoming as a software developers. Correct? As a developer, it's mandatory for us to understand the internal works so that any application we can build very easily. So what are you waiting for? Let's start. Okay, let us consider there is one system is there. Okay, so assume that this is my system. Now how can you say that this is a system? Wait, we can't say this as a system, right? So for our convenience, now this is our system. Okay, it is looks like TV, but consider that this as a system. Okay, so now we are having the system, and in system we have opened the web browser. Let us consider that, right? So there is a browser has been opened. Okay, this is the application. Okay, so yeah, what about the remaining space? Display is also working. Okay, as of now, just we'll understand that this tab has been opened here. Okay, so you have opened what you have opened. So we opened something called Chrome browser. And what we opened here inside that Chrome, what we searched. Okay, imagine that we have typed something called facebook.com. Okay, what we searched here? facebook.com. So when you search facebook.com, what will happen? Internally there will be two boxes will be there. What are those two boxes? Tell me fast. Oh, if you want to tell, like how we can tell, you may ask that. Right, so you can tell by commenting. Okay, and here there is one more button is there. So by seeing this itself you can tell that what is there here. Here we will be giving something username. Oh sorry, username not. Yeah, username will be there, or email you are going to give, and here password will be there. Correct. And what is this button? This button is nothing but the login button. Correct. So this we know that. Correct. So for an example, I'll show. So I have opened the Chrome here. Correct. Chrome has been opened. Now what I will do here, I'll search for not Twitter, we have opening facebook.com. If you see here facebook.com, a beautiful web page came saying Facebook helps connect and share with the people in your life. Okay, so and if you see here username, that is your email address or phone number you're going to give, and here you're going to give something called password, and here one login button, so on, a lot are there. Correct. So this is our Facebook login page. The same Facebook login page itself we have drawn here. See, it's same to same. Correct. Same to same. Correct. So we need to imagine like that. And here it is not the username. Okay, so let me erase that a bit. Okay, now what is this here? It is email. So when it comes to Instagram, we can provide the username also. And if you are code lovers, you will be using the lead code, right? For lead code also you can provide the username, and when it comes to GitHub and all, you will provide the username, password and login. Okay, it is common for every application. If you see, we will be providing email, password and login button, correct? So till now we are users, what we know. So when I click on this login button, so we know that internally something will happen. Loading. After loading, my home page is going to be displayed if your email and password is correct. Am I right? So if your email and password is correct, a new page will be displayed here. So these all we know that till now, correct? Now what we are going to know here is what will happen internally. So again, my machas, you may ask that why do we need to learn this? Because this is how our software is going to build. Here we are going to know what are the languages is required to build this and all. You guys know that we can build these everything. We can build this Facebook itself. Okay, so with front end, back end and some middleware, servers and all, we can build it. So we have to understand that what is happening here and all. Okay, to understand that, in our system internally 2 parts will be there. I'll draw the 2 parts, and this is 1 box. Now what is this first box here? It says first box is our facebook.com. Okay, what is the second box? We don't know. What is this third box? We don't know. Okay, this third box, let us consider this third box having the data, all the data. Alright, like when you registered, you have registered with some name like chiku@gmail.com, and your password is nothing but chigujikka. So this is your email and this is your password. Okay, when you will give this user email and password while you are registering itself, you will be giving. Right, so what is this? Let me write down here. It is your email and it is your password. Okay, so done. Okay, so what happened here? So something, your details are stored somewhere. Okay, so at the starting when we given the data, okay, you can forget about this as of now, not required. Somewhere the data has been stored, that's it. Okay, so when we click on this facebook.com, a new page came. Okay, email and password, login it is asking, and some design and all is there. So now I will enter my email. So what is my email? So I can enter my email address. You can enter your email address. Here Chiku I have taken. chiku@gmail.com. Okay, and we need to enter the password. What is the password? Jigachikka. Correct. Jigachikka is the password. So we entered username, password. Okay, congratulations, you entered successfully. Right, but we didn't click till now login button, right? So we are clicking this login button. So click. So I have clicked on login button. So we know that sometimes it will take the loading like this. It will load and it will give us the output. What is the output? Our email and password correct means, so it will show our home page, or else it will show invalid credentials. Correct. So what I will do here is, now let me explain clearly. So when I click on login, internally a request will be sent to some person called server. Okay, what is this server again? Okay, so we will discuss. So when you click on the login button, so what will happen? It will be entered into the server. The request will send to the server. What server will do? First of all, we have to know about server. So a small introduction I will give. So about this briefly, we'll get about this in future classes. Okay, so server is a supercomputer. What is the server? You can tell it as a supercomputer. or you can tell it as a big machine. What machine? Big machine. Right. See, why I'm telling it is a big machine or it's a supercomputer means, so whatever computer we are using is here, is there, right? Whatever the computer we are using, like this is the computer. So how many persons are using this computer? One person only going to use. Of course, when you are playing the games and all, you may play multiplayer games and all, right? But that's not the matter. So if both you guys are using also, so just for multiplayer games only you are going to use. But according to everyone, so one system can be used by one person, correct? So this is my system. I am the only person who is going to use. If I give it to my friend is going to be used. So only one person is going to use. This is normal computer, right? Computer we will say, system we will say. So it's our wish. Okay. So if many people are using the same computer, I am also using, you are also using, each and every subscriber is using this. So this computer we are going to tell it as a supercomputer. Okay, so everyone is using the same computer, that is supercomputer. Okay, I don't have about the idea about the supercomputer. You may say that, but in depth we will go about supercomputer and all in future classes. Okay, in depth also we will go. So as of now, assume that supercomputer means many people can access the same system. Okay, so that is what server. So if you are clicking any button, request will always go to that supercomputer. So everyone is using that. So if you are using Instagram, you are using the supercomputer. If you are using your mobile, then also you are using the supercomputer in background. So it can't be seeable. That's it. But supercomputer is there. So what happened here till now? So you entered your email, you entered your password, you clicked on login. So immediately a request has sent to the server. So that is a supercomputer. What is this supercomputer do here? Okay, it does a great job, you know. Okay, what is that great job? It will take the data from the person who clicked on the button. Okay, so when we click, we have given the data, right? So it will take the data. What is the data? chiku@gmail.com. And what is the password he entered? He entered is Jigachikka, right? So I mistaken. Chigujikka. Hey, it's not Dikka, right? It's Chikka. Right. So we have, so when we clicked on login button, we got the email and password in the supercomputer, that is server. And what server will do, so it will go and ask one more person also, hey, you provide me the data, yaar. So from there also we will be collecting the data. What is the data? chiku@gmail.com, and the password is nothing but Chigachikka. Okay, so from here when you click on login, from here also your server is going to take the data. So and from one place where the storage is there also it is going to take the data. And what it will do, it will check both are matching or not. Like that it is going to check. So whether these are matching, chiku@gmail.com, when we clicked on login button, and from somewhere both are matching. Correct. Yes, it's matching. And the password, it's matching. So I got a song also, right? Okay, jokes apart. So it will compare. So from here it got the data, right? So I forgot to put the arrow mark. So compared, both are equal. So login button clicked. So taken the data, taken some data somewhere and compared. Yeah, both are equal. So when both are matched, what server is going to do? It will tell, hey browser, hey, hi browser, both are correct only. So I am giving you the response. Response is okay, it's telling that it's correct. So you can display neatly the Facebook homepage. Okay, so what it will send? It will send the homepage. What if the data is wrong? User entered data is wrong. It will send the login page again. If data is correct, home page. Data is wrong, it is going to save the login page again. Then again you will enter the email and password. So when you click on the login button, immediately request send. So it will collect the data, and from the somewhere one place it is going to collect the data and compare here. So both are matching means, so again home page. If not matching, again login page by saying something invalid credentials and all. Right, this is what happens. So there is a place is there, right, which is storing here. This place we are going to call it as database. Okay, so I hope you guys got it right. So I hope you guys understood it. So how the application works. So we will enter email and password. When we click on login, our data has been collected here into the server. Okay, server is not visible, it's somewhere it is there. And how we are sending the data if we don't know that, we will discuss that and all in the future classes. Okay, as of now, just when we click on login, so it collects the data from whatever we entered and previous data wherever stored. Both it will compare, it will check. If both are correct, so go to home page. So it will tell, hey, home page I am sending. Home page will open. If wrong, so login page again it will open, and by saying invalid credentials, email or password, like that. I hope you guys got it right. What are the languages here we have used? So if you see here, to develop this phase, we are having front-end technologies, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, and for these frameworks, React.js and CSS frameworks like Tailwind. Okay, Bootstrap is there. Okay, a lot is there, a lot we can use and we can build. But for basic model and all, HTML, CSS, JavaScript is enough. And first thing I need to say is, this phase we are going to tell that one tier architecture. And what is this? Two tier architecture. And if you know these two, then you can say this. So what will be this one? So you can comment below. What is this? This is a 3-tier architecture. Correct. So this one tier architecture will be the front end. We can call this as a front end. So you may listen this word like front end developers are there. Correct. So these are the people who design this page. Okay, neatly one email, password, login button and all. Okay, and these are nothing but the backend developers. Okay, so this is front end, this is nothing but backend. So instead of calling developer, still we can tell this layer as a backend layer, and this we will tell it as a middleware layer. Okay, so this is front end layer. Okay, this is middleware layer. Okay, and this is backend layer. Instead of middleware, you can tell that server layer also. Okay, so these are the technical names they have given. So we need to know about the technical names. So we know the process, we need to know about the names also. So here we will be using to build this HTML, CSS, JavaScript and React. To build this, like taking the data from here and taking the data from database and comparing, we required here Java, or we can use Python, or we can use C++ and so on. Any one of the programming languages you can use here. Okay, so what we are going to use here? We are going to use Java here. Okay, and when it comes to the database here, so when it comes to database, we can use Oracle, DB, DB2, MySQL, and then PostgreSQL, MongoDB. Okay, a lot are there here also. Here also a lot are there. Okay, do we need to learn all these languages? Here I am telling like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, React.js, Java, Python, C++, and Oracle, DB, DB2, MySQL, PostgreSQL. Oh my god, we can't study everything. We don't require also. Here when it comes to here, just three things is enough for a beginner: HTML, CSS, JavaScript. And here any one of the programming language. So we choose Java. One language is enough. And here when it comes to one database language is enough. Okay, so we are going to learn here something called MySQL. We are going to learn. Okay, I hope you guys got it, how an application works. What is the full stack development here? So if a person who knows only this part, front-end developer, a person who knows with this server, that is with one programming language with one database, so he is going to be a Java, like the Java backend developer, Python backend developer, C++ backend developer, we are going to say. The person who doesn't have knowledge on Java and Python, C++ and all, who has knowledge only on backend, he is going to call it as backend developers. Okay, so when you are learning, you are not going to learn alone with this. We need to learn these two. So that is what Java backend developer, Python backend developer and all. If you learn this entire part, he is going to call as a full stack developer. Okay, so full stack developer we are going to call. Okay, I hope you guys got a clarity. Okay, let me revise once what we discussed and all. Okay, so what we discussed, so there will be a browser which will be having email and password. We will enter the email and password and we'll click on login. So what will happen, a request will be sent to the server. What it will do, it will collect the data whatever you entered, and from the database it will pass one query and result it will get, and it is going to compare. Both comparison will happen. If both are equal, okay, it will send one response. If both are not equal also, it will send one response. Both are equal means, yeah, home page display. If both are not equal means login page display. Okay, this is how an application works. Hope you guys got it. That's all for today's video, and from next video onwards we are going to start our Java full stack journey. Right, installations is done and the introduction part is done, everything is done. Now it's time to start our journey, right? So wait for the next video. Until then, keep watching and liking, keep supporting me. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.